Hey guys, I'm back today with another thrift haul to show you. And this actually comes from a couple of places. I've got some stuff from Salvation Army, a couple things from eBay, and from two different consignment shops. First I'm going to show you the non-Christmas thing because most of the haul is Christmas. I've just been in the spirit of getting like decorations and stuff. But these items are from Salvation Army and they're not. This is a Marc Jacobs swimwear, like a cover-up type skirt. And it's just got like a piranha print. And it's silk, so I don't really know what they were thinking when they made it, because usually if you get silk wet, it doesn't do well. But it is marked swimwear, so I have no idea about that. And I paid $2.99 for that. And then I found also in the same print, also Marc Jacobs swimwear. It's like a cover-up. And it's just got the piranhas, and then it's got some cute little charms on the ties. And these I got actually to resell to cover the cost of the rest of my trip. That's what I've been trying to do lately. I've been trying to find something that I could sell to offset the rest of the trip. That way it keeps expenses down. So that's what I plan on doing with them. And now I'm going to show you some Christmas things. I have a couple of dishes that aren't, but so first off, I have been making my Christmas mood boards. And I told you sometimes I sketch things out, but these I did on my tablet. I did little like collages of ideas of things I want to try and put together. And one of the things I kind of got into this season with these Santa mugs, and I've been seeing them a lot on like Instagram or on Pinterest. So of course I had to set out to try and find some. And I found out that Pottery Barn sells a set of them for $40, which is a lot of money for mugs you're only going to use for like a month out of the year. So I hit up one of my local consignment shops that I had remember seeing them at, and they were still there. So I picked up a set of these, and it's half the cost of the Pottery Barn. I paid $5 a cup, and I got 4 of them. And they are from something called Holly Hill Farms. But these are in like a new condition, so I'm not afraid to drink out of them. There's a little bit of crazing on them, but not enough that it makes you worry about drinking. And I did pick up another Santa mug. This one is just for display. It's a vintage one. And like I said, this one has a lot of crazing, so I wouldn't trust it as an actual drinking cup. But I loved the age on this one, and it's got the chippy paint, and you can see like all the, and then the bottom just says Japan. But I thought maybe it'd be like a cool thing to start a new collection of, like get one every year, and then maybe just like mark the year on the bottom in like marker or pen or something. And then eventually I want to have a shelving unit that has like kind of like a cubby, and then put them all in that. But for this year, because I only have one, I'm going to probably do it like I said in these pictures, like they put a bottle brush tree in the one, or they stacked one with books and a little wreath. But I'll use some of those type ideas. Okay, and then I went to a local consignment shop, and there I found this weird Santa. And he's ceramic, I think. He's heavy. He was a candle holder, and he must have burned, and he looks like deformed and creepy, but that's kind of why I liked him. He just has like that broken in, like old look to him. So I'll work him into something. And then I also picked up this little box. It had hooks in it, but I took them out because I don't really want the hooks. I just wanted the box. And it's Bright Star king size ornament hangers. And it's just a vintage box that I liked. And it was originally 29 cents. And these two together I got for $2, so $1 a piece. And then the rest of the items I'm going to show you all came from Salvation Army. So now that I have fixed up my dining room table, and that's a long story, I know I showed it in a past video. After that video, I put the polyurethane on top, and I applied it thick like the directions said, and it ambered, so there was like yellow streaks all over. So I spent this past weekend sanding the entire table down to bare wood again and putting on the whitewash pickling stain, and then I just put a really, really thin coat of polyurethane, and so far it's been 24 hours and it hasn't yellowed, so I think I'm safe. But I'm all excited now getting like placemats and things, so I picked up this set at Salvation Army for 99 cents, and it's just a set of 2 by the brand Waverly, and I love this side that's paisley, and it's kind of just like gray, almost olive, and navy. And then if you wanted to flip them over, there's kind of like a geometric basket weave pattern on the other side in navy, but I bought them for the paisley. I just thought it was a really cute like fall type pattern. And I picked up another pillow, of course. Let me just take this apart to show you. So I found this pillow for $2.99, and there's nothing special about this. It's just the exact size that I needed. I was making that reindeer feed sack pillowcase, as I talked about in another video also. And I've been online looking for the right size pillow because I needed like a 12 by 18. And I just happened to see that pillow while I was in Salvation Army, and I thought it looked like it might work. So for $2.99, I didn't have a ruler with me. I thought I would just bring it home and try. And it ended up fitting perfectly. And I'm trying to stuff it back in now is what I'm doing. So here's how that turned out. And I just folded the kitchen towel in half, and I sewed down one side and then down this side. I used the natural fold so I wouldn't have to sew the third side, and then I just left the end open because it's finished. So that way I can also change it out with the seasons if I want to put a different cover on it, and it'll work with most of the sized kitchen towels that TJ Maxx has. So this is my green sack pillow that I finished finally. There was another kitchen towel in that set, and I used that to make some chair cushions for my dining room table, and I'll show you them now. And so this is how I ended up doing those chair cushions. I cut the other kitchen towel in half, and I just sewed onto it some plaid fabric that I had left over from a cotton like button-down shirt that I used. And because I'm really only using these for like one season out of the year, I cheated and I just wrapped it around like a present and used fabric glue. And that's just how I did them, and then I left the original ties just to tie them onto the chair. So I have a little bit of like holiday spirit also in the dining room. Okay, and then another favorite section of the thrift store of mine is becoming like the linens and the blankets section. So I found this, I think it's probably wool, there's no tags on it, but it's just a plaid, like a lap-sized blanket. And I got this to use on my porch for Christmas. And this was $5.99, which I actually thought was kind of pricey for the size of it, because this is about how big it is, folded in half. But it's the perfect color, like pattern that I wanted for the porch. So I just went ahead and bought it. I figured I have those Marc Jacobs things to try and make up the difference. I picked up a fall print tablecloth, which I will probably next fall turn into a runner, because I'm not sold on like the full tablecloth look. I'd rather do just a runner down the center, and then I'll have a ton extra because this is a really big one, and I can do like pillows or chair cushions or, you know, just random things. And I paid $5.99 for that too. And then the last thing, I picked up some dishes and one cookware item. So now that I'm going to be doing dinners at the table, I picked up some appetizer plates. I thought they'd be cute, like to set bread or even like cookies or things. And I have this set first. This is by Lipper and Man. And these were 99 cents a piece. This is the first one. It's barber pole, 19th century, and it's got a gold trim around it. And I just liked the colors like orange and blue. I thought it was kind of fall and neat. And then there's a one from the same set that's the Conestoga wagon. And these just must be commemorating like the invention of these items. I tried looking them up, and I can find this plate, and I can also find a shaving mug with this print, but nothing really about like, you know, if there's more to the set or anything like that. And I got one more plate. And this one I thought would be perfect for the Christmas, like cookies and things. And this is one by Currier and Ives. It's a Royal Ironstone. And I paid $1.99 for that. And it's just like a blue and white wintry scene. And then the last item I got is not a fun item, but it's something that will be useful to our kitchen, and it's like a strainer pot. So basically, I think you just set it in your regular pot, put your spaghetti in here, and then once it's boiled, you can just pick this up out. You don't have to like tip it over the sink and do it into a strainer. So it'd probably work for like vegetables and things too. And for that, I paid $2.99. So yeah, like I said, it's not fun, but it's something that'll make our life easier. So I hope you guys enjoyed all the Christmas stuff, and I can't wait to start decorating. Hopefully I'll be posting a video of that soon. And thanks for watching.